Hey guys, I'm a Forester here. I want to make a quick video this morning, but before I get started talking about the knife, some of you wonder what I'm drinking, or you may wonder, well, it's Don Pablo gourmet coffee. I've been drinking a lot of this lately, and you get a lot of bang for the buck with this particular coffee, so I want to bring a review to you of this coffee soon. But the video today is about this knife. You've seen it a lot on my channel. It's the Benchmade 940. And you see that it won't stay locked open, and there's absolutely no retention in the handle scale, and it's because the spring of this axis lock is broken. Now, I mentioned that in an earlier video, and some of you commented that, well, I just need to write to Benchmade and get them to send me a spring. They'll send a clip, and I can do the repair myself. I'm sure that it's not that hard. I've taken axis locks apart before. But I did write to Benchmade. In fact, I wrote to them twice because I assumed that they would do that also. I've heard other people comment how Benchmade sent them parts. But I got an email from Benchmade, and I wanted to share that with you. Now this, by the way, is an older knife. And not that that makes any difference. And I'm trying to find the email right now. But this knife is, let me see if I can show you. This is 154 cm steel right there, and that, as I've said many times, is my favorite steel. It's a Benchmade 940. So let me put that back in the box. But here's the email that I got from them. I assumed that they would send it out, and I'll hold this up. I'll actually read it to you, but it says, "Hi Tim, we're not able to send those parts out, only body screws and clips. We offer free sharpening and maintenance on all Benchmade knives for the life of the knife, regardless of the original purchaser." And I did buy this knife used, so I'm not the original purchaser. All you have to do is send the knife in to us with our Life Sharp service form, and we'll inspect, clean, oil, adjust, and sharpen it for you. Feel free to send several at once. We'll get them all fixed up for you. Please send in your knife with the form under our warranty service link, and you can click on that and that form will come up. Here are some helpful guidelines for shipping your knife. Use a box, not a padded envelope, as they are not sturdy enough for our knives. Be sure to hold on to your tracking number, and I found this interesting. We recommend that you use UPS or FedEx rather than USPS. Well, I'm going to ship it USPS. The BMK account field number doesn't need to be filled out. They'll do that. Credit card number is only needed if you're requesting non-warranty service such as blade replacement, handle replacement, or engraving. If you don't need those services, leave it blank. And it'll be about a 2 or 3 week turnaround, so that's not bad. So anyway, I thought this is different from what some of you were telling me. Maybe this is a new policy. I'm not sure about that. But then I wanted to show you also the order form. Not the order form, but the warranty form that they say that you have to send out. Let me see if I can get this. I'm not going to read this, but it's 3 pages. This is the warranty service form that you have to fill out, and that's pretty much standard. Nothing different there. But then the second form is one that you have to sign, and this is about counterfeit goods. And basically, by signing this, if they find that it is a counterfeit knife, or they suspect that it's a counterfeit, you give them the right to impound the knife for further investigation of its authenticity. So anyway, when you send a knife in to them, there's a chance they may keep it. This one's authentic. I'm 99.9% sure. But then the third form has to do with the shipment of automatic opening knives, and to be honest, I haven't read that because it doesn't really apply. But so anyway, there's 3 forms that you have to sign, and I'm looking forward to getting this one fixed. The action of this, ever since I've had it, was so easy that it just made it so much fun to play with. I think I made one video one time where I said it's actually too easy to operate because there was no resistance. So the spring may have been weak all along. But one of the problems with well, like Kershaw assisted opening knives and maybe this one, any type of spring mechanism in there, they're going to wear out eventually. And that's one problem I have with assisted opening knives, because eventually you're going to have to send it in and get it repaired. It's just really, unnecessary when you've got knives that open so well without spring assisted opening mechanisms. But this is a favorite knife of mine. I definitely am going to get it repaired. And so what they'll do is they'll replace the springs, they'll sharpen the blade, and let me give you a close-up of that blade. And I was going to do a paper cutting test. I have never sharpened this particular knife, so let me get some paper, and I haven't tested how sharp it is, so let's just see if I can hold this blade to where it won't fall open. So it's hard to do this, but it's not totally dull, and I've never sharpened it. I've had this for probably 7, 8, 9 years, and I don't know how long the previous owner had it, and that, it looks to me to be the original blade and it hasn't been sharpened. So I was looking forward to sharpening it myself on my Wicked Edge, but they're going to sharpen it when they have it at the factory. They're going to replace the springs, and then I'm going to request them to put a deep carry clip on it. And it'll basically be like new, essentially, and be back in operation. I'll be breaking it in all over again. So when I send this off today, I should get it back in 2 or 3 weeks. I'll make a video and show you what they did to it when I get it back. We'll do an unboxing. Thought you might be interested. This is different from what a lot of people told me. They said that I could just request all the parts, they would send them. Maybe they've done that in the past, but now their policy's changed evidently, and you have to send it in to have at least the axis lock repaired. All right, I thought you might be interested. Y'all take care.